Hi everyone. Um so I called a bank today and so it looks like when I deposited money December 17th, that the ATM and the bank balance when I went online that they gave me the wrong bank balance, you know? And that's why they said they had a hold of $298. And yeah, that's very frustrating. I do remember that day. That's why I posted that video today on Facebook, and I uploaded it on several streaming apps like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, because yeah, I was there for like almost 30 minutes trying to deposit money because the bills kept getting rejected, you know? And then finally the money went through, and apparently the bank balance that Bank of America gave me was incorrect. So the day after Christmas, they decided to take the money. So now I have a negative bank balance. So I have no money. I just have food stamps, and that's it. I was really hoping that the next time I got money that I'd be able to, book at least, one more night at a hotel on a weekend, um, you know, but that isn't going to be possible because the negative amount in my bank account is pretty high, you know? So anytime I do get money and deposit money into my account, all the money's going to be gone because of the high negative balance. I asked a woman at Bank of America, that not to have the bank do an overdraft fee because that was an error from the bank. That wasn't my mistake. I was just depositing money into the ATM. But yeah, that was the ATM in Maverick that gave me that much of a hard time. If you guys watched the video, but that's been an ongoing issue. Anytime I go to an ATM to deposit money, I come across a lot of issues. I found another video from August 29th, where it was my second attempt to deposit money because the first ATM that I went to, this was in Northgate, it didn't work. So then I had to go to the ATM that was, inside the bank, and then deposit the money. And I recorded myself because times when I didn't record myself, I had even more problems depositing money. Like I said, I don't always save the videos that I record myself. I don't always post them, but I always record myself whenever I'm depositing money into the ATM because the ATM has, anytime I go to an ATM, there's always been numerous issues, and there's always, people, lurking around trying to see what I'm doing and everything. That happens a lot less when I record myself. Um, but yeah, it really sucks. I don't have any money whatsoever. I have a negative balance. My plan was to do laundry tomorrow at the hotel. It isn't going to happen because I don't have any money. And yeah, come New Year's Eve, I'm going to have nowhere to go because I'm not going to have enough money for a hotel because my account is negative. This is a disaster. And this is just typical institutional racism that I have to endure on a regular basis, And Bank of America has not been a friend to me. And that's why I posted videos yesterday from what I went through with them in July when I, booked the hotel in Peabody for 3 weeks. How they, they froze my card. They put a hold on it because of fraud. So I had to wait like several days to get another card in the mail. And they only gave me a digital card in the time being. And when I went to the, extended stay in Peabody, I paid in person. I had to try several times until the digital credit card went through, or debit card, I should say. I was terrified that that wasn't going to go through and that I wasn't going to have anywhere to stay. But thank God I was able to stay at that hotel for 3 weeks. But yeah, Bank of America. I mean, it's a broken system. Banks, they're just not a friend to someone like me. I have to endure a lot of institutional racism from a lot of different businesses. Just because I'm of Hispanic descent. And it's a very broken system, and it has ruined my life, destroyed my life. I keep going. Despite all the horrible things that have happened, I keep going. I try to remain strong. I don't give up because I have a lot to live for. And if people see the life that I had before I was homeless, I was someone with a career, someone who traveled, someone who had a lot of hobbies. Going through something like this is so out of the norm that when it all happened, it didn't feel real. And I just kept feeling unreal. Like, why does this keep happening to me? It has been a horror story that I'm telling you, is the things that I went through. It's been a nightmare. It's been scary. It's devastating, the things that happened to me, especially someone like me who has helped thousands of people. And back in August, I was thinking I was going to get unemployment. And then they just had the unemployment be pending. And I got a call today, which I'm like, Saturday? Why am I getting a call on a Saturday from unemployment? That they're going to make a decision this week. And I was like, wow. What? How many months has this been? It's been almost 5 months that I haven't heard anything from unemployment as far as a decision to be made. I'm so surprised that they contacted me today. And then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? It's the end of the year. That's probably why they have to have like a decision made. That's my guess. But yeah, I'm not holding my breath for unemployment. I'm just like waiting for a denial letter, and that's it, because they really let me down. That money could have helped me, secure housing for a longer period of time. But it didn't, because I didn't get it. And I've tried so hard to find a job, and I haven't. So I've been, trapped. So trapped in this situation that I'm in. Oh, and I didn't get my medication. Because the script was sent to CVS, and the Watch City Pharmacy said that my insurance won't cover it because it was sent to CVS. They still said the same thing today, and even though I called the Mass General Revere multiple times, they didn't help me with that, because we have a broken system, and it's not designed to help people like me. That now, it's been 3 days since I've gotten my medication, and probably when I check out tomorrow, I'll have to get my medication at the CVS in Chelsea and be without medication for like 4 days and hope to God that I don't come across an issue at the pharmacy. Because, oh man, have I come across a lot of issues at pharmacies for just trying to get simple things like my medication. Yeah. Talk about horrendous. Talk about a nightmare. Talk about a horror story. The things that have been done to me. But I'm going to have hope, because I'm eligible for RAF next month, and I'm going to get an apartment, one way or another. If it's the lottery that it's coming up January 9th, which I have a better chance of getting this one, or I'll just use the money to secure an apartment for at least a few months. So I am going to be off the street eventually. But right now it's extremely cold, and it's probably going to be at least a few weeks till I'm able to secure a place to stay. So I'm asking for donations. I'm asking for help. GoFundMe, Venmo. Venmo is best. Help in any way you can. All right, thank you guys. Enjoy your day.